Alright, I'm going to show you exactly how to create the model that can allow you to bring in an image and specifically diffuse parts of the image. Like, if you're well acquainted with comfyUI, I'm sure you know about those type of models, the BB box and the SEGM. Um, but most of you might not know that you can actually create your own files and not just scour the internet. So I'm going to show you how to do that. How to make your own a detailer for comfyUI or whatever application. First, you want to go to RoboFlow, the website, and when you first sign in, they'll have you make your own workspace. I'm going to call this Teach. We're going to do the public plan, continue. You can add some people to help you with it. We are going to pick image. They didn't ask me all these questions when I first did this, so this is a little bit of a curveball. Again, they didn't ask all these questions, so I ended up picking build my own, but I think this is so you can get more adventurous with the model that you make. Right now we're just focusing on making it though. So as you can see, they have an example for hard hat. You got object detection or instant segmentation. Those are the two that I'm more acquainted with. With the object detection, it's just searching for the player in a box way. And segmentation is more direct. You can make both of them. The object detection is good for a B box, while the segmentation is good for the SEGM, which if you mess around with comfyUI enough, you'll know what I'm talking about when I mention those two. It'll ask you to put some sort of tag in there. Put person. You'll need to drop some pictures, so I'm going to just randomly pick 10 pictures. And it'll want you to annotate them so that you can prepare it to teach. So we're gonna tag them. And this trained model will have it trained on trying to locate a head of a character. Also, we'll put a box around the entire character. And for shits and giggles, we'll also put a box around the gun. From experience of making these a couple times, if you do it really well, what will happen when you use this in the comfyUI is it'll locate the gun, the head, and the body. So for example, it'll find the body, do a bunch of diffusion to the body, and then it'll locate the gun and then do some diffusion to the gun, and then it'll locate the head and do some diffusion to the head. If you wanted to just do one diffusion, not do several in an instance, then I recommend just doing one box, kind of like the helmet. But if there's specific parts that you feel need extra attention, typically, you can do multiple boxes, and it'll try extra hard on fixing those problem areas. I like to do multiple boxes or multiple segmentations. Now you'll want to do much more pictures than what I'm doing right now, but for the sake of example and this test, I'm just going to do 10 pictures. There's not a whole lot of diversity in these pictures, but there's diversity, and diversity is key. And you'll add the 10, in my case, the 10 images to the data set. And we're going to split the images between train, valid, test. You want some images for each 3 of those. Predominantly you want them in train, but this whole process will not be successful if you don't have pictures for each one of the sets. Just require pictures in each one of the sets. And you can always upload more images even after the first uploading. So don't worry about not uploading enough the first time. Once you've gotten that set, you can add more augmentations or processings, and this basically just kind of gives it some twists and turns to better teach your AI model. Rather than just giving a straight picture, you give the same picture but change the angle, change the color, change the brightness, make it blurry, you know, just try in whichever way it possibly can to better teach it. And turn these 10 pictures into, I think, between 30 and 40 pictures. We'll see here in a second. But it does kind of make the whole searching for pictures a little bit easier to help better train your model. Oh, 24. Okay. Then after you're done with that, you download the data set. Again, you can always do more of these versions. I typically just do the yellow V12. Download that to the computer. Now we go to the next website, Ultralytics. Sign in there. We'll register. We go to datasets. We upload the dataset we just downloaded. As you can see, there's the detect and the segment. Those will create the two different type of models that we're interested in. The detect will be the B box, and the segment will be the SEGM model. Right, now we got the data set in. For images. Now we go to train the model. The yellow V8 seems to be the one that hasn't caused me issues, so that is the one I recommend. And then we're going to open up our third website, which is going to be the Google Colab. We're gonna run this. In the meantime, we do need to copy this to the clipboard and then paste it down here, so we can go ahead and do that. Alright, looks like we're good to start it. So click that. Go inside your content, go inside your runs, go inside your detect, or segment if you're doing segment, then train, then weights, and then best is the one you want to download. I'm going to go ahead and download this one, but it's probably preferable that you wait until it gets to the 100 before you download the final one, or try to download the final one, because ideally that should be the best one. But there it is. And then if you don't know where this file goes for the comfyUI to use it for the Ultralytics, and just go to wherever you have your comfyUI and go to the models, and there's Ultralytics. And then this is where it's kind of based on how organized you want to be. I have it organized based on that. So this one I believe was a BB box, so we'll put it in there. And beta, because we don't know how good it is. It's probably not that great since there's not many pictures in it, but there you go. Now you can use it for your comfyUI, and then just test as you go. Hopefully this was enlightening. I've been wanting to make a video about this for a while. If you have more questions, feel free to ask. Thank you for watching. Till next time, see you on the flip side.